Hi, I'm Kevin. Back in the 1980s, I worked for about 5 years at Polygram Records in New York City. And one of my favorite memories from that time was having dinner with my coworkers at a Chinese restaurant called Shun Li Palace. I don't even know if the restaurant is still there. Anyway, one of my favorite things to order from Shun Li was a sweet and spicy chicken mixture that was served in butterhead lettuce leaves, like these. And I'm going to reproduce that dish for you today. So the first thing we need to do is to make the sauce. And the sauce begins with Thai sweet chili sauce. We need about 3 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3. Or maybe I should say ichi, ni, san. I think that's a Japanese 1, 2, 3. Then we need about 3 tablespoons of Hoisen sauce. And you can find these sauces at, well, I think, any supermarket. I think they're generally available everywhere. And then 3 tablespoons of Tamari. Tamari is a gluten-free soy sauce. And for a touch of heat, some Sambal Olek. This is a ground up chili paste, and we don't want to add too much. A tablespoon, no more. And then a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil. I'm using olive oil. You can use whatever you like. And some unseasoned rice vinegar. 1.5 tablespoons. As you can see, there's really no need to measure these ingredients. Just eyeball it. Then we need about a teaspoon of sesame oil. This is sesame oil. It's one of the best things on earth. And 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, or about 4 teaspoons of garlic paste. I love this stuff. It's really convenient. And then we need 1 tablespoon of minced fresh ginger. And we just whisk this together and set it aside while we make the chicken filling. Okay, so we're at the stove and I have my stainless steel skillet set over medium heat. Going to add, about a tablespoon of oil, and then swirl that around, and then add 1 pound of ground chicken. You could use ground turkey if you like. You could even use those vegetarian, what are they called? Crumbles, vegetarian crumbles. I'm going to let this brown while I break it up with a wooden spatula, and then I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back already. I forgot to tell you to add a couple of tablespoons of the sauce to the chicken. Okay, going to let this brown, and again, we'll be back. All right. So my chicken has finished cooking, and I transferred it to a plate. And then in the same skillet, we're going to add a little more oil. And then the whites of 6 scallions, fairly finely sliced. And about 1 tablespoon of fresh minced ginger. which will smell terrific as it cooks. And a half cup of diced water chestnuts. Couldn't remember what they were called. We're also going to add a half pound of diced or chopped mushrooms. These are just white button mushrooms that I chopped up in the food processor. Very easy to do. Stir that in. You want to do this over medium-low heat. Also add some more garlic. Again, I'm using the garlic paste. About 2 teaspoons of the paste or 2 minced garlic cloves. And just a couple more ingredients. 1 diced bell pepper. This is a medium-sized bell pepper. It's going to add a lot of color as well as flavor. And about a handful of, well, these are this is the green part of the scallions that I sliced earlier. And I'm not going to add all of it because I want to save some for garnish. Put that around, and then just going to let this cook, or rather I'm going to saute this just until the mushrooms release their liquid. That will take 4 or 5 minutes, so I'll come back. Alright, the mushrooms seem to have given up their moisture, so going to return the ground chicken to the skillet. Stir it about, and then mix everything. And then cut the heat off and stir in all of that wonderful, wonderful sweet and spicy sauce. And again, the heat is off at this point. And then we're going to let this cool while we wash the lettuce leaves. And by the way, you could make this chicken mixture well ahead of time. Probably even a day ahead of time. And it's absolutely delicious, the chicken mixture I mean. Even if you don't serve it in lettuce leaves, you could serve it on, I don't know, Japanese milk bread rolls perhaps. I think I put that recipe up on YouTube. Okay, going to let this cool down while I clean up the lettuce leaves. The easiest way to clean the lettuce leaves is to just put them in a bowl of cold water and then lay them out on a clean kitchen towel, or you could use paper towels, and then pat them dry. We'll be back. Okay, let's assemble the lettuce leaves. At first, I tasted this chicken mixture, and although it's excellent, I think it could benefit from a little more sweetness. So I'm adding a couple more tablespoons of the Thai sweet chili sauce. And that ought to do it. Then, move this over here, move the lettuce leaves here. I've arranged the leaves on a platter. Grab my spoon. And then, this mixture actually makes enough for 16 lettuce leaves at least. So put a tablespoon or 2 on each leaf. Probably you don't need to watch me fill every leaf, but I'm going to force you to watch anyway. Sorry about that. This is reality TV. And then, get over there. Then I'm going to garnish these with some of the scallions. Have to make it look pretty. And then going to cast caution to the wind and squirt the whole thing with some sriracha sauce. Really just for color, more than flavor. Have a look. And now for the taste. Here we go. Well, I knew they'd be delicious because I've made them before. Holy cow, they're really good. Another. They're messy, so keep a napkin close by. I'm sorry, I keep looking over here because this is it's a new camera for me. And the monitor is over to the right instead of above. So I keep looking in the wrong place. And while we're at it, I can fix my hair. Anyway, I hope you'll give these beauties a try. Again, totally delicious. And as you've just seen, really easy to make. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you again next time. Bye. I'm still eating these. Forgot to tell you, I will post the list of ingredients in the description box below. So promise me you'll try these lettuce wraps. Okay, again, see you next time. Bye.